over 60 years ago to support the farming community in Inishowen, but has grown to be the largest retail employer in Inishowen. And they are putting on a special show tomorrow in the Inishowen Gateway Hotel. And what it is a home build and energy efficiency hub. It's a free event. It's for one day, and there's going to be over 50 exhibitors and industry professionals there offering advice and demos and solutions. So I'm joined now by two people involved in studio, namely Martin McCole from Efficient Renewables, who'll be there, and also Evelyn McGlynn of Evelyn McMarketing. You're both welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's start with you, Evelyn. A kind of an overview, and over 50 exhibitors, so it's going to be a busy day and everything. It seems to be all about homes this week. Yesterday we were over in Foy's, and tomorrow's show, it's all about renovations and about energy efficiency, but a lot more than that.
Great, yeah, no, absolutely. I suppose Inishowen Co-op are a co-op to start off with, so it's all about community and making sure that the information gets out to people in their community. So we very much have gathered a load of experts there tomorrow to talk to everybody about the grants that are available, the energy efficiency angle, everything you need from whether it's a build, a rebuild, right through from your finance through to interiors.
Yeah.
And we've partnered with community partners, people like IDP, who will have somebody there talking about the defective blocks, support for that. So we've covered everything. And Claire, I know Claire Irwin was in with you the other day, and so Claire's going to be there talking about vacant property grants. Yeah. And so we've got a good range of speakers. We start at 11 in the morning, 10 in the morning, and we run through to 4 o'clock in the evening, and our speakers are Efficient Renewals are going to be there talking, and we have Claire talking about the vacant grants. We have Kinnock who are talking about insulation. So really we've covered everything from how we're going to finance this right through to the end product.
Yeah, because it's a long list. I'm looking at it here. There's everything from timber frame homes to heat pumps, windows and doors, flooring as you'd expect, drainage and guttering.
That's it. Kitchens, everything.
Yeah. So and nothing left out.
No, well, we would hope. And I mean, certainly the thing about it is Inishowen Co-op in itself have invited all their suppliers, nationwide suppliers, and have, in terms of very high quality suppliers. And again, then we're partnering with wonderful companies locally as well and community. And so we hope that we have the information, but if we don't and you need more, we'll certainly find it for you.
There's even an architect there offering virtual reality home design.
We're
to put on the headset and have your design imagined.
We're very excited about that. So Shane Doherty, who's an Inishowen man himself, so Shane's going to be there, and it just means that people will be able to come, not their own plans at this stage obviously, but they'll be able to do a walkthrough of a set of plans and to be able to see it in pure reality. And I think this is something that's certainly there's a lot of interest as well. So yeah, look, we've covered so many different areas. And the important thing is that, again, there's a cup of tea for everybody. The Dulux dog's going to be there. There's going to be some fun things as well, free draws for some great prizes. But really, we want people to know that the information is there, the knowledge is there, the experts are there.
All in one place.
All in one place. And we're a great community up there. We won an award earlier this year for our community. So at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we have that we are able as a co-op to be able to provide this to the people of the region and beyond. We welcome everybody.
All about information, and also all about savings and about making savings in the energy that we use in our homes. And to that end, Martin, Efficient Renewables will be there spreading the word and passing on vital information. So I've got I'm going to put you on the spot now, Martin.
Yeah, you're all right, no worries.
Because I've got a list of questions.
Right.
Okay. It's a quick fire quiz, and it's a lot of them the sort of questions that I would imagine that you'll get at the stand tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you're ready,
yeah,
the clock starts now. Our first question for you: are solar panels all the same?
Yes. The new batch out at the minute is basically the glass on glass, which are the most efficient on the market. The older sort of first model was a glass on foil. basically just had less warranty around it, but the newer ones have all now got like a 25-year warranty. So all bifacial glass on glass is probably the answer.
25-year warranties. That leads nicely into my next question. How many years before I'd have my investment back?
Well, this can be a wee bit tricky, John. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, on an average system, for people installing, you have it paid back in 5 years. I mean, really.
That quickly?
Yeah, it can be, yeah.
Okay. How many panels would I need for a standard 3-bedroom, 2-story home?
Well, as we talked, like, the minimum panels you need to get the full SEI grant is 4 kilowatts. So basically that's 10 panels. So you need to start off at 10 panels. But potentially for a 3-bedroom home, you're looking at 12.
Yeah, I was going to say most homes would have more than that.
Yeah.
And it can go up to...
Oh, yeah, look, not really open, but because of the NC6 restriction, potentially 20 panels is the max you can put on a house now at the minute with a 5 kilowatt inverter.
Can I sell excess electricity back to the grid?
At the moment, yes, all the providers are giving export energy back as credit to most, everybody that has solar panels.
You would need a smart meter.
Yes, you need a smart meter.
Okay. If I want to change from oil central heating but want to stay with radiators, are there options?
Absolutely, there's always options.
Even with radiators?
Yes, even with radiators, like you still have the geothermal heat pump and the air-to-water heat pump for sure, no problem.
Will work fine with radiators?
Absolutely, no problem.
If I go to underfloor heating, what are my options? Are there more than one options when it comes to underfloor heating?
No, again, both pumps will satisfy the underfloor heating. If you have underfloor heating, the air-to-water or the geothermal, again, look, I'm a bit biased myself. I probably would prefer the geothermal, but yeah, air-to-water is not a problem.
And that leads nicely into my next question. What's the difference between geothermal and aerothermal, or air-to-water?
Yeah, air-to-water. Look, I suppose the air-to-water came on the market primarily as a retrofit solution for people with radiators and stuff like that there. The only maybe, a little bit of not a concern, but the downside is that the air-to-water machines are always fighting the elements. I mean, in the winter time, they're exposed to the elements like the wind, the rain, the snow. In the summertime, the sun. Do you know what I mean? Whereas the geothermal, obviously everything's buried. Do you know what I mean? On the ground, the heat pumps on site, so that doesn't affect your running cost, which may have a little impact on the air-to-water in the winter time. Just that's all.
What is a mechanical ventilation system?
It's just heat recovery. So basically, all it is keeping the same heat that you had in the room, but changing the air so you get fresh air back in again, keeping the same heat.
So is it more about heat than air quality?
No, it's both really. It's air quality, so it keeps away the mold. I mean, and certain conditions for people breathing and all that there as well. So because remember, if you have an airtight house, you don't want stale air. I mean, so that really it's just air conditioning, or not air conditioning. Sorry, heat recovery.
You mentioned mold there, so that'd be key. A lot of people would be keen to find out
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
And finally, where do I get information about available grants?
Look, if even ourselves, like you call onto the showroom, do you know what I mean? We'll be there tomorrow, obviously down with the co-op. Like, I mean, come by the energy, the hub, and look, you'll find all the information you need regarding grants and stuff like that there. But absolutely, it's no problem. Even give our office a ring. All the answers are there. Do you know what I mean?
Congratulations, you've won. You won a place at the free exhibition tomorrow.
That's good. Get a cup of tea. Cup of tea.
And you'll get a biscuit as well, actually.
There you go. Well done. You passed with flying colours.
Thanks, John.
Finally, Evelyn, it's tomorrow and it's from 10. It's in the Inishowen Gateway Hotel, and it is. It's important to stress it's a free event.
It's a free event. Everybody is welcome. There's going to be so much information there tomorrow, everything you need to know. And having recently, gone through the energy efficient journey myself, these are the kind of questions that people will ask and the kind of things that they need to know. So we welcome everybody tomorrow. You'll be amazed at what's there. And as I say, there's a cup of tea for everybody. Yeah. And we'll also be launching our plan for our new garden centre in the Buncrana branch next weekend. It starts next Saturday. Okay. So we'll be talking about that this weekend as well. So come and say hello.
Plenty happening there tomorrow with 50 exhibitors, and that's at the Inishowen Gateway Hotel. Martin and Evelyn, thank you both.
Great. Thanks so much.